Learned something from my wife that she talks about all the time in our home, and I want to open up this message with this piece of wisdom I learned from my wife, that one of the most powerful and tangible strengths you will ever have in this trouble-filled life is peace. My wife Lena always says, I'm protecting my peace. I'm not going to let these people steal my peace. I'm not going to let this steal my peace. She's always talking to me about guarding her peace. I knew not what that was like, and I learned that watching her. She's always on the guard for her peace. It is one of the most powerful, intangible things you will ever have in this life that gives a human being strength and confidence is peace. Now, when I say peace, I'm not talking about that surface tranquility that is logically disturbed whenever things are jostled in our life by unwanted circumstances. I'm not talking about that kind of peace, no, my friend. When I talk about peace, I'm talking about that deep inner reality of a quiet assurance that is anchored in spiritual truths that steadies the soul in the middle of anything that we're going through. It's a kind of peace that hears a doctor's report and doesn't fall apart. It's the type of peace that loses a job and does not fall apart. It's the type of peace that something blows up in your life, but it doesn't fall apart. It's the type of peace when you see somebody that should lose their mind in the middle of a circumstance, but has not lost their mind in the middle of a circumstance. It's that kind of peace that's anchored in something much deeper than my circumstances. For you and I have learned that peace is not the absence of trouble, it's not the absence of war, it's not the absence of all those things, troubles or frustrations. True peace is a state of being that's given to us by the Lord, and true peace is really born out of a revelation that comes from the Lord. And I think about my children, some of the babies that's downstairs at Formation Kids. I think some of the best people that image or model peace are little children, 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds. You ever look at them? All they know is peace. They kind of live with a carefreeness. And no matter what's going on in your house, it doesn't seem to disturb them at all. They don't care that the bills are not paid. They don't care that you got fired from a job. They don't care that you're having marriage trouble. They don't care. When you look at little children, it doesn't matter what's going on around a little child. They just seem to maintain peace. They are unmoved by the things that are happening around them. Man, they'll fall down and bruise a knee and get up and wipe their tears in 5 minutes and go right back to peace. It's no wonder that Jesus says, unless you enter the kingdom like a little...